Hey, what's going on? This is Marquiste, and in this quick video, I'm going to show you how you can create your own on-demand webinar. So if you ever wanted to sell your products and services on demand, on the internet, 24/7, making money while you sleep, this is the video to watch. I'm going to show you how you can use a very simple structure to create a webinar to actually attract those leads in, the sales page, and then also how you can actually deliver it through the courses also. So this is what the process kind of looks like at the high level here. I put this little flow chart together just so you can kind of like visualize what it looks like. But it's really just a very simple process of a few web pages constructed together. So first you have like your webinar opt-in, you have a video page, you have a sales page, an order confirmation page, and then your course access. And then also we have emails that go out as well for people who actually sign up on the webinar. So if you ever attended a webinar before, you may know exactly what this kind of structure looks like if you've actually went through one. But if not, I'm actually going to show you an example of a course that I have on demand webinar set up for that I've been able to use to make thousands of dollars that just runs on autopilot. So what I'm going to do here first is actually kind of move over to the course so you can actually see what it looks like. So this is the actual opt-in page for the course. It is a course that I put together on how to actually do lead generation using quizzes. So like this page here that we see, this is what would be classified as the opt-in. And this is an on-demand training. So you don't actually see like a box that says that it starts in 5 minutes or 10 minutes or anything like that. So if you've ever been to one of those webinars where you actually pick a time slot, that's a little bit different. I'm actually going to show you how to create that one in the next video. This one is just specifically 100% on demand, so people can actually come to this actual training and watch it right now, and they don't actually have to wait to a particular time period. So like I said, this is the opt-in page, which kind of corresponds to the opt-in page here, where a person would actually come in and then they would actually see what the actual webinar is about. And then once they click on the button here, they can put in their actual email address and information. And then what happens is they actually get taken to the next page, which is the webinar video page. But also they actually get captured in our email autoresponder. And what the email autoresponder is say, for instance, if I go through this now and I put in my information here, I click on watch training. What happens is it now takes me to the actual webinar video page, which corresponds to here. And then the webinar, I would say in a perfect world, I'm going to sit there and watch the whole video. And then at a particular period of time, a button is going to pop up for the sales page, or I can actually click on it down here below. And it's actually going to take me to a sales page where I can actually buy this course. But say, for instance, if I didn't actually make it all the way through the video, I got distracted, something happens. What happens is I'm also added to an email follow-up sequence. So if I don't watch the entire webinar video, what happens is the email autoresponder is going to send emails to me to remind me to watch the video. And it's going to send me videos 2 days later to remind me to watch the video. And 3 days later to remind me to watch the video. And with this particular setup that I'm using right now, I'm actually using an email autoresponder called ActiveCampaign, which is activecampaign.com. It's a pretty cool software, very affordable, and you can use it to set up email follow-up sequences, and then it's connected to your actual webinar setup. So say, for instance, if I go into my ActiveCampaign account here, there's a section for automations, and I have an automation here for the quiz traffic secrets. So like if I click on this one here, it's going to load up the screen, and then you can do some pretty cool stuff with ActiveCampaign. But primarily what we're using it for is just to send out reminders for everybody who actually signs up to watch the webinar, send them a reminder to actually go watch the webinar just in case if they didn't. So say, for instance, on this particular automation, it comes in, it tags, it sends an email to basically say, thanks for registering. Because if I, join a webinar, the first thing that, you should do is thank that person for joining. So that's the very first thing that happens when this automation kicks off. And then it just kind of continues from there, where I have some pretty cool stuff set up. But the most basic is just the fact that if this person actually doesn't actually buy, what happens is we actually send a follow-up email in 60 minutes. And then we also send a follow-up email a day after that. And then we send a follow-up email a day after that. And then we send a follow-up email a day after that as well. And then we just, keep sending those emails until we actually make a sale, or till that person pretty much unsubscribes at that point. But if they were interested, the likelihood that you make a sale is, usually pretty high with a webinar, as long as your webinar content is good. And we're not really talking about the webinar content itself in this video. I'll have other videos for that. We're really just talking about the actual systems to set it up once the webinar is actually created. But so like I said, what happens is the webinar video, the person goes there, and if not, they get sent those follow-up emails. And then from there, they just make it to a sales page, and where they can actually buy the course from there. And I can actually show you what the sales page look like. And I'm actually also going to show you what the actual course looks like also. So for this one in particular, I'm using ClickFunnels to actually build this webinar sequence. And the cool thing about it is that if you stay to the end of this video, I'm also going to give you a link, like I said at the beginning, to where you can actually just import this whole funnel into your account. And then you can actually just kind of tweak it and upload your own content and make it your own. But so say, for instance, if I click here on sales page and just do a quick preview here, this is going to just show the sales page. So once the webinar is planned, up at a particular point, the button for to buy is going to pop up, and then they're going to click on that button, and then it's going to take them here to the sales page where you can actually sell your course. And like I said, this is a pretty cool template. You can really just kind of like plug and play, like pictures and stuff, and things like your testimonials, just a lot of good visual proof to, make people actually want to buy the course from there. And then once somebody actually buys, then they actually get access to the membership area. And this is what the membership area looks like for the particular course, where, they have all the different modules and, access to, rewatch the video pretty much at their own period of time that they, want to watch it or whatnot. And so, like I said, that's really kind of like the overview of what the on-demand webinar looks like. So once the whole system is set up, like I said, you got the opt-in page, you have the video, you have the sales page, you got an order confirmation page, and then you got the course access. Once this is all set up using a software like ClickFunnels and ActiveCampaign, then you actually just run traffic to it, because all this is set up. So now you just continue to run traffic and make sales, run traffic and make sales. And it's always not going to be as easy as running traffic and making sales. You may have to tweak your advertising and your optimizations and things of that nature. So it's a lot more into it. But once you have the system set up in place, then you have the ability to actually run traffic, optimize, make sales, and going forth from there. So like I said, I hope you enjoyed this video. Like I said, it's very high level, just mostly of how an on-demand webinar looks like and what's required to make one. In my next video, I'm going to show you what a webinar looks like that actually it starts at a particular time. Those are called just-in-time webinars. So say, for instance, you show up to the webinar and it says on the page, the next session starts in 15 minutes. So it always starts in 15 minutes or 10 minutes. And those are called like just-in-time webinars. So hopefully this was helpful for you. And like I said, if you want to implement a on-demand webinar in your business, definitely check out the link below, because I'm going to have a link to where you can actually, like I said, copy this entire funnel into your account. And then you can just click on edit the page, and, you can edit your logo, edit all the information that you need. And then you just kind of have like a cool skeleton to use to make your own on-demand webinar. And if you like this video, also make sure you subscribe, click the button below, because I'm going to have a lot more content like this on how to, automate different aspects of your business using tools like ActiveCampaign and ClickFunnels. So once again, peace out and thanks again.